Yes, because in the last year,
wow, okay,
all they won was that Pro League to get the Grand Slam.
In the last year, because CS2 exists.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's fair. It's early days, okay? It's early phase. It's a new phase. A phase with Frozen, who's dead already, alongside Rain. Broky looking to pick up something, but it's the clearing of the flank that works out well for NIKO. Bomb's down in the pit. Bomb's still down in the pit, and the CT's trying to press out beforehand. So NIKO and monesy just going to deal with that. 2 headshots clean to close it.
It was such an interesting call. As a rifler, it's the ops that got nerfed and a certain playstyle that got nerfed, but that's something he has control over, right? He doesn't have to force an op to be good. He just has to become the better version of himself as a rifler and adapt and be malleable.
Yep.
That's his biggest challenge, but
adapt or die.
If you think about it, NIKO, best rifler of all time in CS2, where riflers are the best, there's a chance here. But yesterday was funny. It was Hunter and NIKO as the sort of heaviest players on the team, frag-wise.
Man, when NIKO is just falling off vertigo, you know it's not his best day. But HooXi damn well picked up the slack in that matchup. HooXi versus Mouse was just flying at them on Ancient specifically. The hiccups are back. And so is G2 back into the B site with a vengeance.
NIKO probably taught him how to play in Tier 1. Now, in CS2, monesy's got to teach them.
Ooh. Headshot versus ropz to get back that mid-control. It's a flurry. Look at the pressure, man. This is going to be an electric matchup. First head-to-head between these teams in CS2. So you want to talk about monesy teaching the old dogs what's up, and ropz doing it on the other end? Well, this is their first outing in this version of the game against one another. In the year of 2023, this head-to-head is also currently tied at 2 each.
2 each. Decide it now.
With the most recent win being G2 at IEM Cologne.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And they hadn't played against each other.
NIKO and Hunter. And actually, sorry, I didn't even point out the fact that Nexa got so many entries yesterday, too.
ropz gets aggressive out from apartments, but he's stuck here. Nexa creeps through. That's a second from ropz. We saw him deterred in the last round, out of the gate, dead, as he tries to press out middle. HooXi softened up by the nades, but the Molotov will get Frozen off his back. Can't be spamming with fire on your feet. So Frozen on an AWP, and ooh, Rain just clipping.
Just swing, baby.
Thought he could get back, but no sir. HooXi hits him.
At this time, it brings the round back to life.
Yeah, take a B site, get a bomb plant, but Frozen puts the AWP on the angle, and thou shalt not pass.
The frop, eh?
Frozen op? You can workshop that one. Frappuccino. No, never mind.
That's actually where I started.
Harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Yep.
They let him go.
And then he's going to rotate back into NIKO, who's out from balcony, and they didn't know it.
One on site.
Kind of let that one slide through. Timing didn't work here for FaZe.
Back at default. It's a great spot to be in. Surely they don't expect this.
Oh, but monesy.
He's just going to walk around default and get this kill.
See ya. Stops the bomb plant. 15 seconds. NIKO brings it back by 1. I mean, if he dives the bomb site with the bomb itself.
There's somehow a chance.
Yes, there is. Moto smoke is up.
Oh, it's
Frozen
the right side
could
plant
press
on.
through, and he will.
Plan experience in this game as well. Like, FaZe has played what feels like an entire full season of CS2 tournaments and won them all. So.
80% of this team has been lifting trophies since CS2 released.
Yeah. Even online somehow.
Ooh, but monesy gonna make sure ropz goes down. No apps peak for you, Broky. Right as the smoke fades, missed shots, and Hunter's gonna chase him down. So no retreat and a 5v3 looking great for G2 here in the 5th. Kerrigan would love some kind of duel, something to bring it back, but he's been smoked off from both ends, and you know what this means on Inferno. Time to save.
Time to save, baby.
4-1, G2 answering right back. And we didn't get to see that monesy shot towards ult, but I mean, ropz no chump. So for him to get taken down that quickly.
So probably a bank card.
Some taxes.
You know.
A watch.
Yeah, no spine though. Oh! See ya! Hunter traded right back by ropz.
Kerrigan
who barely gets away. The 11 HP.
Kerrigan was also great yesterday. That was a big thing for FaZe.
NIKO gets softened up by the nade. Come on.
We're just
We just need
swing.
someone whispering in his ear. Swing, 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 swing. But he won't. And if he does, it's frozen. And Rain behind him, ready to receive. Next time. Frozen though. It's got a smoke to hang around with. Ooh, dodges the bullets on the fallback.
One taking the molly down to 3 health.
Holy hell.
These two guys are so low.
Yeah, ropz and Frozen.
They know he's low too. And Broky's got to be on full alert for the lurks because they've been using halls late. But this time it looks like it's going to be a delayed B split. Lots of emphasis on the entry players, but 3 players on the CT side waiting. Okay, no, they find the right call. They come back. I mean, this is round winning. There's 3v1. Broky only has a mag 7, okay?
You say only like
Only
that's
a
not the
mag
solution.
7, I mean.
Only? What do you mean?
Just tear through it. I mean, it should be easy.
Just watch this. Uh-oh. Not ideal. Well, he hit a headshot.
He did.
Broky did hit a headshot.
For how much?
10 damage.
10 damage.
You know, it's,
Oh, he hit a mag 7 over the top of default.
the box eats. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold
calm
on.
down, Rain.
All right, 2 kills through smoke. Just cracks this one back open. But we know Nexa was putting up entries yesterday.
3 and 11 HP on Frozen and ropz.
Seems easy, doesn't it?
They could go down with a gust of wind.
But instead, he's got a blast of Kalashnikov ready and primed. 2 from the right, 1 to the left. It's all about target selection. An unnecessary headshot, but he gets the job done. 2 kills out of this for Nexa. Rain's double kill magnetized FaZe. Got them thinking they had this retake, but all
Few
it
things
was...
are one of, other things that are the reason they made the change, I guess. But it's a lot of conjecture on our part, of course, about exactly what is meant there, but
Nobody knows.
certainly feels like it.
All that matters really is that everyone's going to be hollering when games go this well. This is looking like a 6-1 versus just Deagles here and Frozen solo top banana. But we saw yesterday, Nexa's
Favorite Brazilian player.
Nexa's big entry frags back on Vertigo in their opening game against Mouse. I mean, it wasn't just like outside of the server that kind of got them going. It was some of the aggressive decisions from Nexa. Just there was a certain electricity to G2 in the server, even with the struggles of the Kovac. Oof. Just brought a certain tempo and a pace because Nexa can go first and decided to on his own accord, right? He had killer instinct in a lot of those rounds. And it was just a nice look for G2.
2 things I'll say definitely about Nexa that are good. One, he's probably always been at his best, not as a caller somehow, even though he called for G2 for a long time and everything like that. He was thrown into calling. I don't think ever really liked it, but just did because he had to, and then probably learned a lot from it. The other thing, apart from just being a player that maybe should have never been a caller in the first place, is that when he was a caller, his best rounds were the fast rounds, right? I've always said Nexa's half buys and fast strats are his best plays. And that maybe speaks to what he feels like he's good at. Getting in there on rushes, being very aggressive. And when we saw those Vertigo entries, I think it really spoke to that.
Got good example. Aggression up banana through the fire and the flames, and he will bring Rain with him. All right, gets 3 bullets out of that P90. 3's enough when you knock him upside the head. ropz has his back turned to Hunter.
Oh, he lets, there's a huge timing because they played 3B, so Hunter walks arch.
Kerrigan.
And it's with that fat smoke. Oh,
Didn't even have a gun out.
That's the perfect call.
Yep. Hunter just sliding past. And
this
now
is a good
ropz,
move.
he has the same element of surprise. It goes both ways, them crossing silently. And monesy will, however, hit the trade frag, puts Broky into a tough spot. You've got 1 up in apps, 2 lying ahead. First shot's clean. Could just keep swinging with the op. And as that pressure comes in from the top rope, oh man, gets away from him. Looked like an accidental
It
jump.
looked like he crouched and then jumped.
It looked
or
like he
something.
crapped his pants.
He just definitely farted, at least. Something came out.
Just-
But, all right.
Dives.
I think it was like he thought he was falling back a bit into Hall, so he wanted to do a crouch jump just to like get a no-scope off.
Yeah, I don't
He thought he was going to die, I think, essentially. So he wanted to try something.
Couldn't handle the pressure and just had a little spasm there. It happens. But let's watch Frozen try to piece together a clutch. We got NIKO backside. Neither player giving much to pull on. And then he spotted, but okay. For a second, you gave Frozen a chance to fire back. Nexa keeps it sharp, closes 2 rounds from the same spot towards pit.
For monesy. I think those are the shots it feels like the operas are missing these days.
Sure. Oh, MP9 ready to push right through that. Oh, Hunter's gonna catch ropz trying. So the SMGs and pistols trying to get into an early fight, but all it does is give away 5v4. Nice grenade. Frozen had NIKO softened up. But Hooksy returns the frag, and Nexa just late lurk in the apartments, making sure not too much map control can go too far, and that's Kerrigan now 0 and 8.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to take all of JKS's positions. Well, he is taking some of them. He said he has to learn brand new roles on some maps. So far, so good here on T side.
He's seeming very malleable and performing well.
Yeah, I mean, even when the only position, I think when he was Vertigo B anchor, he was getting a lot of support with Hooksy, I think, to break him in, basically. As to like, here's what we do, here's what JKS would do. That's where I think he'd look the most uncomfortable overall, but that's it.
CTs are coming right through that fire, and monesy sits 1 down.
Hey, broky.
Grab the op.
It's a win.
But T's deep on the site with the plant. Next weird comeback that Heroic were able to post. It put a little uncertainty in our minds, like, well, why can't FaZe close this? You know, it's supposed to be the perfect plug and play with Frozen, and the rest of the series was indicating just immediate success. You're down 8-1 right now versus a G2 that's been struggling in this version of the game that also have a new player. So hold your horses, all you negative Nancy's. But an early warning sign in a match that's very important to just immediately qualify for semifinals here in Abu Dhabi. And obviously G2 returning champions.
That was an insane win last year here at the World Final for
out of nowhere.
For G2. Yeah, that was definitely something special, and it was actually the start of a crazy first 6 months of the year for G2. First
Sign of things to come.
4 months.
Leading them to a Cato and Cologne trophy hoist.
It's pretty good.
Here comes the pop out from Bhop. Nice kill from Kerrigan. There we go. The in-game leader's on the board with the double kill from inside sight. That exec's not going to have any effect on Kerrigan. Triple kill from him. Flashes off the mark. And a round from G2, finally, that falls flat.
One thing that's definitely changed about the way people are playing A site, and we'll have to see if FaZe can find a way to exploit that on their T side.
Frozen better keep his head down. Oh, NIKO doesn't want this to slide away for free. Into the corner he goes, blind as a bat. Oh, rain just spraying through and catching him. Now Frozen can comfortably hold on to this corner, the deep B setup that comes with it. And G2 trying to claw back for man advantage.
Those are all of Kerrigan's first kills, weren't they?
Last round, yes.
And they went ahead and won it. And broky's here too.
Dropping out of the apps has been heard. ropz on high alert. Now we go into a moment of smooth sailing for FaZe back-to-back rounds. But Hunter and monesy, 40 seconds to the clock. monesy could get a free one right here. Ooh. Looking for the save now. They'll call this quits, pull the plug, let FaZe get a third on the board, but it's 4 rounds, best case scenario for this CT side.
Yeah, it's already dire somewhat for FaZe here on Inferno. And Frozen just hasn't been there. So, you know, I think that's something that I feel like is it's an intangible, but it is a real boon. And
God knows he's waited for his chance to be on a winning team so long that, I mean, he was definitely elevating Mouse to their trophy. But now he has nothing but world-class players all around him. And, you know, Kerrigan has said it multiple times at this event already, right? You don't put on the FaZe jersey to compete at the top. You put on the FaZe jersey to lift trophies. And that is the expectation for any player that puts on those colors. Frozen, we talk about great player, solid results. Well, now nothing shy of a trophy hoist should be his expectation. Every event, each and every time. And that's a tall order for somebody who provably hasn't yet done that. So I can understand Maniac's hesitations in the face of Pimp's rose-tinted glasses. Broky's going to lay down a little util here as the commit comes in. It's a bit delayed though, so two players do indeed get past it. AK shots from Frozen looking good, but nothing more than two. Luckily for him, Rain's got the same position under wraps, and this one comes to a grinding halt for FaZe's fourth. An uptick in performance. G2 didn't have a defense to lean on. Their offense was just that world class. So with an 8-4 score, with letting FaZe back into the race ever so slightly, 2 rounds can make a world of difference. It's MR12, boys. You can't finish cold. And by letting FaZe get those 2, they doubled their round count, and a pistol here could be critical to a potential comeback. We'll see. Kerrigan's got nades, Broky's got nades, and FaZe have some ground to make if they're going to catch up to G2.
Another CS2 thing that might favor G2 is they were insanely good at pistols. Like the best, probably best pistoling team of the year. Not like Vitality maybe in 2023. Their setups just all in fantastic. And again, the most interesting thing about that is that Hunter apparently calls them. Don't know if it's CT as well, but it looks like another good setup here. So they're ready with 4 on the A site, but it's going to go into a B split, isn't it?
It's feeling like that. And Hunter inside of the smoke just gave away the position. That next T smoke
is awkward because it goes.
Oh,
whoa.
Oh, Frozen, bad jump. Hunter recovers what looked like a slip by from FaZe and HooXi. Well, good thing he's got 30 bullets. Rattles off rounds, catches another, and this could be 5 players up for G2. And excuse me, it wasn't 2 rounds at the end of the half. It was 3. The last 3 rounds all the way of FaZe and into a pistol loss. monesy just took a bullet for his in-game leader. They really prepped so well on pistol rounds. Like, I don't know. They're just... Broky's got to go die, and HooXi's going to run from him, but he's going to... They can stop it. Can they? Yeah. He won't get anything else. No bomb plant, no additional kill. Not even a flashbang here for the top mid pop, so... Talk about desperate. They spent all their money on Frozen. Funny guy. monesy stuck in Moto. Very committed to the spot. Nexa's got flashes, though. He brought flashbangs. T-side didn't. Hunter mows him down. Hey, you didn't see him. I saw the hip. I saw it. I saw that loin. Very slippery. You know, they played a couple online events coming into this event. They just needed one best of 3 yesterday to get the gunk out of their eyes, shake off the online, get back into the groove of things, which they are doing versus a very hot prospect in FaZe Clan. 1 health here for Frozen. They say 1 is all you need. If this was Tarkov, he'd be like... Scavs. Broky chucking the nades up and over. monesy sees that as a chance to press out, but he saw nothing in Boiler. Yeah, that bomb site feels too safe to really leave. Trying to set up the Arch player with the flash. That gets Hunter out. Works out wonderfully. monesy opts not to hold the angle, but instead set up his teammate, and Hunter hits hard. Nexa's looking for a fight within all of the smoke, and as long as you play in mini, as you've been alluding to, T's got to drop down on you. And all the while, Hunter just continues to tear them apart. Hunter gets another in the bomb site. They were there. They did win Arch. Nice controlled bursts. Here comes NIKO, top banana. It's just Tech9's NIKO. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Get in there. Remember who you are. Remember what you've done. Think about what you can be.
Cato, Cologne. Cato, Cologne.
Most successful rifler of all time. Well,
Best.
highest rated. Yeah, best. Yeah.
There is a difference.
Devil's in the details. Actually, Devil is Hunter at the moment. 17 frags. And it's another one that FaZe are just getting stuffed out of. This is going to be a 12-4.
It's a paddling. twistzz wouldn't let this happen. That's all I'm going to say.
Matter of time. Once that smoke fades, FaZe got nothing else other than a chance and a swing at this B site. 2 defenders within it. Hunter, though, is working his way over. And that's another set of eyes. And knowing the way he was spamming those smokes, well, now there's not even a smoke in his way. So clean duels ahead. And speaking ahead, xantares pops one. Time's going to fizzle out. Don't die after time here. Yeah, they got to push in.
Between broky and monesy, I would say monesy doesn't have a problem as much with the easy shots. I think he's cracked the code a little bit with, for some reason, all these other top offers, they're doing very well, but he's the one missing the least for some reason. I would say he looks the most comfortable, honestly.
Okay. Well, comfort is king.
Do you have any blind spots there? Yeah. It's just that this World Final, Sydney, are like the last 2 for lands that we're seeing them play in, so very small sample size for G2.
They've at least gotten the brackets control. It's one step closer, but they don't want to force the issue by the looks of things. Good, good, good. FaZe, they've gotten the CTs to stack the A sites, and it's going to be xantares versus the world soon. CT's still wary of the bracket control. They could scramble back as xantares just put the smoke down front banana, but a smoke won't hold them all back. Hunter is sprinting back into position. It does delay FaZe a little while longer, and with the util now coming over the top, xantares got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Kerrigan's in the pit. The support comes through. Good job by Kerrigan to keep his head down. xantares wanted that fight, but a little delayed to it. ropz turns back towards banana to catch Hunter. 5v3 post-plant comfortably for FaZe. A little pressure on brackets gets G2 out of position and keeps FaZe alive for now.
Getting 4 flash was nice, but there's something funny about xantares wide swinging and then walking up. He should have just probably peeled back through the smoke or run at his first fight, then left. Or just watch the smoke for them to come through.
It's like a sprinting war cry.
Oh, maybe he can miss shots.
Nah, they're exits. They don't count. Poof. NIKO's going to shave one off the round, so it's 3 up for G2. Another chance for monesy here.
Okay.
What were you saying?
You said there were only exits.
Oh, right. Yeah, it didn't take long. But it ain't over yet. Kerrigan chasing through will be denied. We got in-game leader on in-game leader violence.
Oh, man, they want to hunt this back so badly.
CT's stuck here. Oh, perfect
they got
nade.
the nades to do. How's that molly looking?
He's hanging on. NIKO's hanging on, and the flash is off the mark.
NIKO going to be the savior now?
He'll throw another smoke. And he can get out of here. It's an open invitation to leave. You can walk away.
You could walk away, but then you don't have banana, so we'll see if he wants to. It's 4v4.
He's alive. Alive in a 4v4. monesy again coming back towards brackets, but this time with Nexa as an escort. Mid-peak could get Rain off the play.
ropz' timing gives a shot here. ropz is a little bit slow to this. Now he's trying to beat the offer back, but of course monesy is not going to make that mistake.
ropz doesn't make a peep though, so his position still unbeknownst to Nexa down beneath him. He can go for the late boiler peak. ropz may not expect 2 players here, but at least ropz has 2 players stuck in. And even then, he deals with Nexa in the corner
Whoa.
NIKO
Smoke just opened on him?
he just pinned it against the wall with his shoulder and it popped.
Oh my god.
What? What is that? Can we do that? We can do that?
Oh, he's gonna
just off the mark.
So much damage, but well, actually only 4-2. It looked like a lot of bullets hit.
Coffin absorbs all the damage.
Okay, so monesy's now he's just missing every round, huh?
Yep.
That's what we want to
We
do.
need to analyze that one when we have a tech issue. Put it on the back burner. That's where FaZe are currently cooking up this comeback.
Yeah, FaZe got to be telling themselves, okay, they made a couple mistakes, missed a couple of shots. Let's look alive. 6 rounds to go. They've made the most comebacks in CS2. It's a big feature of FaZe these days. Now they've just got to do it with a new guy.
Yeah, it's a feature, not a flaw. The never-ending comeback tale. Kerrigan, there we go, getting one. As Hunter's popped off arch side, ropz takes some space on short, and Nexa, ooh, he's gonna see him, but he jumps the gun on the shot.
Yeah.
Barrel makes for great cover, ropz peels away, NIKO gets out of the corner as well here, so it ain't too bad, but Nexa dying towards pit, it's far too much for NIKO to deal with. He's gonna have to cut his losses, and he knows it. A 3-man save set up as FaZe keep the comeback rolling.
Nice. That was a clean one. That was like a new fight. You know, when Nexa was looking down at the truck through those barrels, he didn't really know how to deal with that. They looked extremely spammable, but he wasn't really on point with it. I think he needed to take a step forward.
It's one of those weird angles you don't get much practice on.
Yeah. It's like the same exact fight, but there's new things there, so you freak out.
Ooh, nice shot, Kerrigan. Okay.
Yeah.
Having a little round as he secures 4th and 5th frags, but then falls at the hands of the NIKO op. You love a NIKO op.
Yeah, what if NIKO op is actually somehow, ironically, it's the answer?
Got himself 2. HooXi hanging on for dear life. Ooh, they run him down, clearing the board of G2 as they sit pretty on a 12th round win. And the more options, the better. Oh! What?
Okay.
What?
No,
Shoot him through.
It's going to end on...
Third from Hunter's pistol. Rain pops up, goes down, and sure enough, off of the pause, G2 go flying down mid with the scout shot from monesy. It's disgusting.
That scout shot.
Kerrigan,
He
I'm
swung
sorry, man.
Completely past the wall.
He just had his best round in the map. And now he's going to need a 1v3 versus a hot-handed monesy
So they were fully saving here.
and a much improved NIKO. CTs can just lean back. It's such a FaZe way to win a game, but instead they're the victims of this buy. And we're not even going to get to see the monesy scout in the replay until post-match. You all are going to have to wait. You're going to have to listen to Pimpin' Maniac talk about it instead of us, and I want to be here for it. Kerrigan, I wish you the best of luck. But down to 30 seconds, and NIKO a hyper-passive angle. It's going to be very difficult for Kerrigan to predict this exact fight, and it doesn't feel like NIKO is missing this evening. So with that shot, they close it. Tail the tape is another wonderful T-side coming out of G2.
We start on the CT side here for G2. Up a map, questions about their nuke. Haven't played it that much. And oh, a first kill goes down. That's Rain. Somebody else we didn't talk about who's amazing outside is Rain.
Yeah, but he was pretty quiet back on the first map of the series. And ropz, well, he'll be finding his versus HooXi, so 5 players up for FaZe looking to take over heaven. I mean, hell, ropz on nuke. You know, it feels like there's enough players we can allude to within this head-to-head on this map specifically that could definitely give us a show. Kerrigan sizing up the downstairs, and at the moment, nothing lies ahead of him. monesy deep in the sight with Nexa. Nade usage has been heard by Frozen, so he's on high alert. The waiting game begins.
Well, our downstairs rotates are here. We've just got Hunter just waiting to see if he needs to call for help to come up, but they're hoping it's downstairs.
Yeah. They're right. Bomb is downstairs indeed. Last player catches the bomb, jumping in. Ooh.
Okay. They tried.
No kills.
Yeah.
Nothing to work with, and Rain right back to the action with a wall of smokes to cross secret. No contest.
That's what they want to do. They just want to let Frozen work. Again, the way that Kerrigan calls with new teammates is to always let them sort of be the best self. I think one exception to that was when they used JKS as an entry fragger. Remember that Katowice was like a stand-in? That was extremely random that he was, suddenly able to do that, but that worked out pretty well. So 2 kills in this round for G2, but maybe that'll be it. I mean, we do have the HooXi P2K that comes out. This crazy skin. They're watching him, and they take...
Still viable, but I don't know. Felt like when everybody discovered it, it started getting spammed.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we can leave that mostly behind us. But it is a very fair position for HooXi to place that bad boy. Tucked in hut. Second volley of utility comes outside, and FaZe happy to just creep behind it. They've gone ahead and secured themselves secret with really no resistance. Ooh, damn, Kerrigan thinking he could push up into garage, but NIKO's going to stuff him on the approach.
It's a 2-part split, though. Rain gets into secret.
And we've got ramp room completely open for free. FaZe slide through.
Wow, Nexa rotated early?
Bit of an understatement.
Yeah, I was wondering if he got pushed out or not early, but
just gave it up.
He's comfy. They're coming in for the ramp retake. ropz is in a spot where he'll get exposed from both sides, but he could get away with a kill. HooXi, long range.
No chance.
Auto shotgun, baby. 81 damage.
It's crazy. Needed a second shell, though.
Okay, Nexa just simply has not moved.
No, bomb's going to be tucked in
front
safely.
sight, right? Oh, no, okay.
Because Rain doesn't swing the door open, it's an easy clearing of the bomb site. You know, Rain, there was a world where Rain walks up, control, catches Nexa, committed to his...
right now. But he should know what to do with ramp, so... This is where the auto shotty shines, Connor. Okay, we got the pistols crossing outside.
Well, they're not getting anywhere near HooXi now, are they? In fact, they've managed to get down secret. Majority.
Don't give NIKO early kills outside, okay? Don't let him get powered up.
broky took the scenic route. Costs him money to be made here from HooXi. Auto shoddy blasts Kerrigan away. And Nexa again already downstairs, but this time it's because monesy's got the op on ramp. Giving away the possibility of the plant, however, as he lets that bomb jump to the back site. ropz, it's an AK challenge that gets traded out instantly. Rain's P250 taking a victim with him, but all... Ooh, monesy, just unscoped, but that gets spotted. He's hoping Frozen gives him a second shot at it. Nah, he's got to give away the initial setup with no opening kill.
Elevator down the vent. No one's dropped here. No pressure on Squeaky here from the T side. They're really chilling right now. Very few nades been used.
Honestly, coming back at it from a different angle. Looking for a piece of it. We do have 2 behind red. Getting closer.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with his comms right now because there's 2 T's ready to take outside, and they'll finally start throwing late nades. So you'd be worried about Mini in this instance. This is to actually distract.
Yep. Trying to set up the secret peek, which does work. Just as the fire fades, monesy clips Rain, Frozen tags softly, and HooXi's still waiting for that potential hut hit.
I kind of just need to double down upstairs.
A little off the mark, not quite ready, as he had just thrown the nade out, but the trade frag's there from Hunter. He'll catch the headshot as well, looking clean. It's a good response back from Kerrigan, but a deep angle out of NIKO denied. 1v1 between Nexa and Frozen falls. Back to the drawing board with Desert Eagles and a scout. Whoa, NIKO tagged down. It's a hard hit. Kerrigan, dude, look at him go. Kerrigan just...
Run through the desert.
Just running with the scout.
It's a Moab 240 out there.
Just Viking crying his way across. I'm on FaZe.
Okay, somehow he got there.
I want to give a shout out quickly in this pistol round to live cinematic angles like that. We got JRaz now fully unleashed here at Blast. Between JRaz on live cinematics and Chev on the standard observing, the Chev-Raz combo here at Blast observing at an all-time high. We've given the boys the tools they need to paint a beautiful picture. And sure enough, ropz slips through. No resistance down beneath. Of course, the bomb's still back towards lobby, so... Oh, hey. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
And who's next? It would be monesy deep towards hell. NIKO, gonna catch him off guard, though. Second player in the ramp room, unexpected. Tenderizing his meat
started blasting.
is xantares. And it'll be an assist for the Hunter finish. Frozen dead to rights. Melon smashed, and G2 just keep winning.
It is a little. But I like what he's been doing so far. He's just been like, he's been tucking, he's been rotating a little early, he's been staying alive very long into the round. We haven't seen a mistake where he dies at a minute 20 because they decide to try to peek ramp and then they fall back. Nothing like that. And that just keeps the map really healthy for the rest of his teammates.
Very quick one from monesy getting back to secret. Oh, peels rain off the round. NIKO catching frozen. Nothing outside going well here for FaZe Clan.
Oh, here it comes to Nexa now. Oh, he actually left, so...
He's actually up in heaven.
Yeah, they've got the lower rotation because of monesy, however.
Okay.
Covered.
No emergency. But...
Yeah, I mean...
A little pressure. He's going to nade the door open. And flips Kerrigan.
Are you serious?
Beautiful shot out of the kid. And broky's position revealed as he tries to drop down monesy.
Spacing out those nades.
Yeah, doing a good job of trying to keep eyes on. Hunter under pressure here. xantares also burned off Hut. Tech9s could be a real problem. Hunter can't manage a second frag. That's 3 pistol kills coming through from ropz and broky. Just an explosion onto the A site, but they won't get away for free. Nexa, great timing, off heaven.
Yeah.
And that's the last 2 Ts corralled back through Hut into lobby.
It's also backside clean.
Deep angle, of course, for NIKO to be had.
He's waiting for this rotation because Nexa already peeked out of heaven. So right underneath it and maybe opposite vent is what Nexa has to clear for him.
Smoke into the back site. Nexa also has a smoke of his own. Deep peek into lobby. That's going to turn Frozen back towards Hut. It's starting to tick real quick, real desperate. Nexa gets the kill. The Tech9's off the mark. The AK sprays wild, and they get the retake. It's nice to sprinkle in a recovery in your streak of 6 rounds. Ooh.
I noticed you stopped counting the head-to-head.
Yeah, it was... ADHD, man. I counted it once.
Oh, there you go. Well, I think no matter what, you can just say he looks perfectly comfortable so far this half outside.
Thriving.
Could be 2 good maps in a row, which would be the best of CS2 here for NIKO.
Well, there was a conversation back at Fall Finals with, Zywoo not being in the top 10 players yet, statistically. It was true, and he turned it around at that vent. Same thing could be said about NIKO here for World Finals, as he is 1 event behind everybody else. And it could also be the case that it is his time to shine now. 9 rounds deep, 12 frags to his name, man advantage, and a waning amount of rounds for FaZe to try and put forth. Just missed that timing. broky just off the mark as Hunter slips against the wall. Movement in the pack.
Dude, look how he's holding that angle, too. He's ready to flank.
He hears this. He hears the rumblings by Squeaky.
God,
Perfectly timed by Hunter.
Down right now.
Perfect as they get stuck on the door. Hunter can't get all 3, but he can take the life out of FaZe. Trying to smoke NIKO out of his position on Garage again. God, I love the new nades. Just makes outer play so much more dynamic. NIKO has been making a point of it to continue pressuring the potential cross. It's been a while since we've actually seen a dedicated group of FaZe get down towards secret. Rain's crawling over. Fast entry. Kerrigan slips the net and slams NIKO back a bit, but then it's Hunter again, coming out of the vent, nailing the double kill. Now they still lose A, as Frozen and Rain combine back into the site, pushing Nexa to a clutch.
Frozen, waiting for him.
Holds the angle with 100 health, and Nexa, the timing is perfection.
Hold on, Rain, does he follow up walking right into Hut? He totally could. It makes perfect sense. But Nexa, does he find the timing? The adjustment is right, and another 1v2.
Nexa simply cannot lose, and G2
blow the smokes open. You don't even have to overthink it. So they throw the late smoke on the cross. The Molly's timed pretty well, but because right now Rain had to run. He has to be worried that Big Rush hurt him. He does take a touch of damage.
You know, I would like to see just a classic ramp hold attempt from Nexa. We've seen him. Oh, he still took one.
That's okay. So that's like
took one.
That's like the worst situation he's had so far, and that's pretty damn good. He gets a kill, he dies. You still would probably rather stay alive, but that's going to happen sometimes. And ramp is really just about like you get a glimpse of someone, you get the kill,
get out,
duck. Yeah.
Well, it's the one time we've seen him not actually get back to the B site. Bomb will go down. And Rain, beautiful timing from the secret stairs push. monesy to pop a door open again. Both his teammates still stranded upstairs and cautious on the approach. It's going to be some pretty critical time shaved off by the Molotov, and that's enough by the looks of it for G2 to call it quits.
They're coming down the vent, though. I mean, it's 3v3.
Late to the party, but better late than never. Taking a glance, seeing close walls clear. It's this tuck in on the close ramp from Frozen that could spell disaster. We're in the final 10 seconds here. Bomb is definitely going to pop.
I don't think they really believe they were going to win, but they just wanted.
The dry spell comes to an end. 8 consecutive CT round wins from G2 on FaZe's map pick while map up.
Wow, that did damage.
Deep silo peek. NIKO down to 16 HP.
Oh, can't get that kill.
Ooh, and monesy, he's picked up the frag to ropz. In the meanwhile, Rain, he's going to try to flex through Garage. Credit card wraparound gets caught by Frozen. He finishes what he started. Rain's position revealed as he fires off to one of the site players, and they'll scramble on top of the hut.
It's the best start outside.
Kerrigan versus Hooksy wins it with the Galil. Man advantage for FaZe to try and rack up a second at the end of this half, but another peek. Hunter comes through. Oh, and Kerrigan just sees the glimpse. Prepared for the commitment, but now Main's under pressure. monesy's in a pinch, and Frozen will clear him from one end. It's Nexa out from heaven yet again, getting the first kill, gunning down a
right beside him. And Hunter even had a couple of rounds here where he was nuts on Inferno.
Of course. Half the job done and half still set to go, but Nexa kicks it off with a pistol headshot. Oh, ropz. Nice peek. Slams Hooksy back and tucks into the corner. That could bring Frozen into the hut flank as they're going to push into Trophy, but they don't clear him. Oh, no. It ain't pretty, but it's something. Hunter starts to split up. Frozen gets killed off the flank, but it's the damage.
They have 1 health each, the Kovac.
Oh, my God.
With the RTSR setup. 2 health between them in a 2v2 versus Rain and Kerrigan.
2 brothers, 2 HP, 1 dream. We have never seen a 2-person 1 HP clutch. Ever.
Ruin this by saying we don't know that, but
just operate under the assumption it's that much more epic. Missed shots, Rain's feeling the pressure.
Just need 1 bullet. 1 bullet.
Single HP from either of the Kovac. Flanks coming out from lobby down to the 20 seconds. They're gonna dive.
They got away.
Oh, they slipped the net. And Kerrigan was already deep into the lobby, so Hunter's gonna stick around in vent.
They have to go for the long rotate all the way around through ramp. They're holding into the vent.
No.
NIKO can try to jump across or stay. He doesn't know where they're going to peek from.
This would be the Kovac clutch, but Rain stuffs the frag deep inside the vent. NIKO back sight, ready for the peek, and Rain's just going to ruin everything. So, FaZe, congratulations.
I feel they got the plant.
Okay, let's see it. MP7 for Hunter. Ooh, well-timed nade. Perfection. They break open the smoke, and they are gifted a double kill on HooXi and NIKO.
This will be Rain's turn to be NIKO on this side of outside.
Ooh, Hunter, I like this. Makes some sound, wraps around, but oh, he doesn't do the full flank, so Frozen puts the FAMAS to the back of his head. And this one... NIKO Deagle top silo.
That was close.
Could watch this every day. All right, first mag was full of blanks. This next shot, though.
It's a pure vanity fight out of Rain. He's like, I just need to kill him right here.
Yeah. Oh, maybe there's somebody else. And indeed, monesy's still just tucked behind red.
Hey, there you got it. You saw him smile too. You knew Rain was going to come back for it.
Can't not peek.
Nah. If you're going to be the outside player, you have to have a certain amount of bravado about you.
Some swagger
You're
in
going to be by yourself a lot.
And ropz cleans up shop.
Look at that.
Molly outside ahead of the pack. My God. Nade City. Ooh, and ropz, he just presses all the way through. No way.
Get mad. Get mad.
He just runs him down. Lobby hit. FaZe smashing G2 in the interior. NIKO's coming back with two headshots, and he just saw broky get behind the vent.
He did, which means upstairs is really dangerous right now for the CT side, but the
Hunter,
it's almost good. broky gets away with it. ropz helps him out.
Yeah, fast flank up through the rooftops.
And now the most dangerous man alive. NIKO, 17 and 9. 1 on 3 with a minute up.
Doesn't have his bomb, though.
No, doesn't have the bomb. It's in an interesting spot. They can't exactly camp it, but they can just avoid this fight.
You see the way
he's waiting, though. He's waiting.
See the reflection off the floor, man? It's just, what a beautiful game. No one can take that from us. Unfortunately for NIKO, what he's waiting for will not arrive. There's nobody heaven, there's nobody hell, there's nobody ramp. They have triangulated the bomb's position. They will sit here in anticipation of the NIKO play, which not even a save is guaranteed at the moment.
Oh my God.
They're giving him a chance.
Much improved from 22. Amazing at CS2.
Yep.
8-8.
ropz leans back, all's good. Ooh, sits him down. 4 frags from ropz. Just like that, the ramp is held. And that's why versus top 20 opposition in the last 6 months, ropz has a 1.35 rating on CT side of Nuke. He is the immovable object for FaZe and their defense. And farming eco kills will keep those numbers nice and high. And an ace.
And an ace. Very clean. Slapped him up.
Top hut.
Even just seeing broky there will alarm them about someone who could be up close, but clearing Frozen is a whole task within itself. Doing it from the top of silo puts you in jeopardy to anyone back big garage. Doing it from up close, there's shadow advantage for Frozen, so it's a great spot for CTs to get to. And broky rotates to a better way to watch this safely while keeping him alive. Now, this op can't fight, though, from secret if they want to try to clear him, but yeah, very, very possible they forget. We'll see.
Yeah, man, guard's down for NIKO right now. He's going to get the first.
He's good at this. Oh, he's good at this, man. He got Kerrigan. Oh my God, I thought someone else picked him off first.
He made it look
NIKO
like he was about to fall victim to it.
That is why we talk about NIKO and Nuke on both sides.
Okay. Like, Frozen's kind of frozen in the moment just because he thinks that peak's about to come around haphazardly. Instead, NIKO just slams it on his head. Double entry from NIKO.
That's the
maybe
difference.
Get G2 there first. Maybe. We've got players in the pocket on the A site between ropz and broky. There is still a defense to get past. Both offers
hit each other. Oh my God.
They hit their shots. Flash to the deep vent. It's a peek out of ropz. It's a back exposed. A pack of players almost giving him a multi-frag moment, but now falling on Rain, and Rain alone. He has slipped the net between the hut push, charges down the bomb and stops it. 10 seconds, but Hunter...
Oh, Frozen had to hold his nerve. He knew hard fight was coming. But that's going to be a signature round out of NIKO at a position where FaZe were just taking the lead. And that would really be a bow on this series for G2 when it comes to the conversation about NIKO and his form at this event so far.
Ooh, nice angle. broky deep enough through hut to peel xantares off the play. And just like that, he's out with man advantage. Smokes to prevent NIKO's approach. But silently, he crosses yard. Now what?
Yeah, and they're playing for the mini lurk here with ropz. The cover's a very good option, but they're limited on view outside. As we can see, the CTs are all around Squeaky and the vents at the moment. It's perfectly quiet. And even though this is 4v5, it does get a little bit tenuous here for FaZe. There's timings available.
NIKO could rip a headshot here towards Decon. It's frozen to receive. broky behind him with the op, 25 to the clock, time ticking. And Frozen, every once in a while, pops that head up. NIKO's coming for him and takes it.
My God.
Now broky's still towards Decon, and he gets pressured from both ends. NIKO, what a jumping headshot! Time is of the essence still. 2v2, and NIKO's looking to give the cover. ropz picked up the anti-eco ace, but NIKO's on for one of his own, as he's going to need another double kill to end this round.
This should be impossible.
Should be. Kerrigan taps bomb. He has no choice. He has to start to run. It's a 10-second stick.
You're kidding.
Kerrigan on top, comes off, swap to the op. NIKO peeks, and he's desperate to find it. But eventually, he's going to hear that defuse come through again.
It's 10 seconds.
And the op is desperate for the shot. NIKO's off it. Kerrigan forces his hand.
Oh my God.
And that close. Still.
10-9 now for FaZe. Still, horrifying situation avoided. FaZe's money still looks pretty good, though, even though they won with that only one alive.
Yeah, well.
It's actually more important for G2 here. At this juncture.
That's what happens when you win 5 in a row. Here comes the pop out. xantares looking for the entry. Kerrigan off of hut, shuts it down, but NIKO's got the answer. Kerrigan hanging on for dear life as the double heaven peak sets ropz up wonderfully. Nexa 1v. Into the A site goes the util, but no follow through.
No follow.
They keep just enough for the second volley.
CT's down to one Molotov.
Yep. But opening kill Kerrigan responded right back.
The only mollies in ramp, or outside, I should say.
Frozen stuck deep. Hunter let his guard down. NIKO won't do the same. Here comes the AUG swing again. This time it's not an easy double kill. NIKO's tearing him up with the deco again. He hits the head. Welcome back, King. Secret occupied by Rain at the moment. He has countered NIKO enough outside. Another chance, but NIKO takes the headshot in an instant, and he is feeling it as he flies downstairs, doubling up onto Frozen like it's nothing, like it's nobody's business, and then xantares gets his 5th of the map, pressuring the ramp and confirming broky's position. Kerrigan can do his own as he flanks behind Nexa. That's at least 2 kills in response here from FaZe. At least. Do they chance the retake? Their own money in question. They've got a bit of extra in the coffers, and Kerrigan's so close to sight that maybe he does take a chance here. It's Hunter towards control to go down first. NIKO's now going to feel pressured, but he quietly sneaks behind broky. It all falls on monesy to try and close it all. Kerrigan forcing his hand to get ever closer. Kerrigan confirming that he is indeed right there. And as he goes for the second serving, monesy shuts him down. FaZe's Deagles.
I think NIKO drank xantares' blood because he's taken all of his power.
Giga chat. It's a vampiric presence. Slowly draining FaZe as well. They're going to let NIKO work outside. Now he's constantly faced Rain and Garage down towards Secret. Not the case this time. Rain super passive, back towards CT spawn. Even ropz' position down in Secret is just giving a lot of space to NIKO. Let him have some room. Maybe he'll trip over his own shoes. Kerrigan's SMG opens up. Hooksy down with nothing. Nexa, it's a necessary trade, but the pressure that comes in through lobby, that's going to find a player not ready, throwing nades. Rain's Deeg from the back has hit another, and man advantage FaZe. Not like this. They drop down, and Hunter luckily gets that gun back up in time.
Oh, and they can molly the vent. Hunter is by himself for the moment, okay? They have to communicate through telepathy now.
That's fine. Bomb plant guaranteed. Oh, Rain, another! And there it is! FaZe with Deagles. Send G2 packing. It's Anubis needed between these teams, and the CT side stands tall. NIKO round after round, piecing him up outside, taking Rain. That drop-off statistically is real, all right? This is not his wheelhouse. NIKO, I'm sure he puts Anubis somewhere down there with vertigo.
He takes a couple years to learn the angles, and then he never forgets them.
That's the
Anubis
thing.
hasn't been out long enough.
Needs a little longer.
Yeah.
So we'll see what NIKO can put forth. It was a masterclass back on Nuke, the best map of his CS2 career.
And one of the best maps we've seen, period.
Holy moly.
But also for ropz. ropz had a nearly identical kill score, okay, for what it's worth. Not the same sort of impact with like how insane he was, but it was putting up so many frags. And we saw some nice one-taps and things in there.
Sure.
And he's a really good Anubis player.
Not sure who the T's are and who the CTs are at this point. It's been an around-the-world adventure from G2, and they've managed to somehow get into this A site with man advantage and a plant.
They're not ready for Rain being right here.
Nope.
That's
perfection. 2 taps, 2 frags, and a pistol in FaZe's back pocket.
Why are they so obsessed with him being in that one rotation point? He's always the man in canals. You know he's going to be coming from dark. He could be on the flank anytime.
Jeez. Sorry. I got to watch more movies.
We watched that movie together.
I know, but... I know.
It was a while ago.
I'll rewatch it again.
We'll be back in London again. We did a Tarantino marathon. Watched every single Tarantino movie in 1 week. It was a good week.
I have to say, watching movies with Maui Snake is a good time.
Yeah, that was very fun.
All right? He's got a lot to say.
And there will be blood on this map too. A ton.
Creepy crawl here from G2 top middle and Frozen. You get to see Frozen on FaZe in Anubis. It's a new set of circumstances. Calculate some data on the new kid on the block, but the camera player falls back only to give them that false sense of confidence. ropz then swings wide, kills Hunter, takes down NIKO's brother in arms.
Yeah, left open a big timing.
Really assumed he wouldn't get swung.
Yeah, and probably should have just been worried about that. It was a smart play from ropz, though. So, A site, well, they could still walk in. We've got one man here on the site behind default, waiting with an MP9. Player above and ropz, but also only on an MP9. A nice kill, however.
Yeah.
ropz goes down.
Happy to take that one. NIKO gets blasted by broky. 6 seconds on the clock. He could just charge down the bomb, but monesy will come up with gun in hand, sees the barrel on bricks. Doesn't know where the second's at. Maybe caught off by the push. Up close. broky makes sure that he gets that. However, I think Pimp raises a very good point in that they have lost something with the ability of twistzz to play dark with the secondary op.
Second op is massive. And it wasn't even a meme. Like, he picked up the second op, we're like, oh, that's really cute. I wonder how many kills he's going to get. And he won map basically with it. So
real impact that twistzz brought forth. You know, it was an extra page in the playbook. NIKO, he gets blindsided by ropz, who just peeks out through smoke. This is a gun round that falls completely flat, and Rain's auto shotty is inviting Nexa to try and push out from this smoke.
And it was a completely dominant nuke, but Rain is NIKO's counterpart. On Anubis, he'll be playing in dark, and on T side, he's who I would definitely watch for how to approach dark safely, how to really be a pain in the ass when it comes to taking this part of the map. And it's such a key part of the map. You need the right amount of experience and aim to be able to grab it. And
so you can't say what you're thinking in all chat. NIKO would love to rip into him. Pistol's able to get across bridge, but it's broky content to give them some space here, leaning back on the AWP. Auto Shotty has a real chance to make some money in this round. Oh man, they're coming at it too. Oh, it's gonna be deflating. He gets one. Kerrigan here, M4 ready, and headshots. Very nice. 3 of them from Kerrigan into the Tech9 tap.
Like, he might not have been the full 360 compared to NIKO last map, but he was hitting shots.
There's opening pick G2 by way of monesy bridge post. Look at this frag.
He's being waited for, though. Well, maybe not. Nexa, I don't think he reloaded if he's...
Oh, he's up there, though.
What's going to happen in this situation?
Hey. Oh
my god, he actually thought maybe someone's here. Killed Oxy first.
No way.
Nexa was just a snack.
Dude, ropz is an animal. Specifically an ass. 2 kills from the top of that barrel is just rude.
Not enough CT aggressive angles to fight on to do that.
He makes
Rob
him
said,
up.
well, make one. All right.
Adapt or die. NIKO playing in the smoke, emerges. Nice clean headshot to ropz. That's an A-site clear for the taking. T's don't know it. NIKO's got him a little tempered. A second headshot. No third frag as Kerrigan's AUG trades back. 2v2. But with the Molotov on camera, it denies the possibility of the A-hit. They're going to put a smoke down in order to press their luck. And sure enough, they find it open for the taking.
Monesy
Fast flank from Rain. Like you said, heard by monesy from top middle. But that's still going to give Rain a great chance to get back behind Hunter. Heaven Peak coming through from Kerrigan. That one gets culled, and they know about Rain's approach. Smoke in front of him. He tries to find the right angle.
The map, NIKO could be taking another 2 out every single round. It's going to be great for some more interesting end-round situations.
Damn, Blast TV votes got FaZe as favorites. Remember, that's the only place that you can watch in 4K as well.
I heard your propaganda.
I speak only the truth. Violence reigns true. Fall back from broky. Ooh, ropz, you gonna take this chance as a player in the corner? ropz takes his head off. Fire on Nexa's feet, drops him down to a quarter. Not a comfortable spot now for Nexa. Nade nearly kills him. He'll be left on 2 HP. But the utility nearly non-existent now for FaZe. Molly on Rain towards dark. 45 seconds to the clock. Mid-control comfortably for G2, but they have to find a way to get past broky. And if they give him too many individual angles, watch him get the multi-frag they need. Oh, what the hell? He peeks into it.
Walked into it.
Smashes him, Frozen, a chance to shine. A whole pack of players coming at him. Nothing, as NIKO rips the headshot. Man advantage G2, and FaZe may very well cut their losses.
I would have called him dead every single time. Broky had the perfect angle. He wasn't holding too wide. He was ready for the walkout. monesy didn't do any jiggle. There was no flash.
No funny business. Just a nasty peek.
That's something that pretty much only monesy can do right now, I think. That's, well, that won the round. Well, I was thinking, hey, FaZe, like you said, low on you, so... That looked like a perfectly good angle for broky to hold to nail that shot easily. Now,
didn't even get a
that
shot
being
out.
said, in CSGO, I've seen monesy do that to CSGO players as well.
Sure,
Remember that head-to-head versus Simple, that game that was, someone clipped it from both perspectives? Yeah, monesy could do that in CSGO too, but something interesting for sure.
Well, now the door's open for G2, because it wasn't just monesy getting the better of broky, but also another instant headshot from NIKO onto Frozen, right? And that's just maybe a testament of things to come. Between monesy and NIKO, 6 kills each at the moment. Nice deagle out of... Oh, that's a USP.
Okay.
Dude, it's just... Okay, never mind. Just hits him with a drive-by. Was he dinged? I mean, he must have... Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Rain flying for the ace. No, sir. Oh, what is...
Jesus Christ. Dude, if you're broky this game, it's getting nailed.
No?
What is happening right now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hit the op. We said Frozen can't op like twistzz. Well, he can save one at least. Oh, mind you, actually, there's a...
Here's the audition, right? He has the op. There's no one to give it to. Broky's dead. Broky can't even click his mouse fast enough in these last 2 rounds. So Frozen...
Or win, but lack of performance was just get me back in the server pronto. Ooh. And today, well, we're seeing that. Dedicated to the game and a stark improvement in performance. NIKO's headshots left, right, and center.
That was a perfect position for monesy to dodge both flashes. Didn't have to move a muscle.
And nets them a comfortable 5v3. But ropz sees this as an invitation. Tries to get a glance into the bomb site as xantares crawls quietly into the corner of plat. Broky is looking to push ahead of ropz. This is a 2-man temple push, but it's a back offered up to xantares. Easy 3rd frag here for G2. Now we're talking tied game 4 apiece. And a streak of convincing rounds with highlight reel individual mechanic moments.
Yeah, that aren't just for vanity's sake. They are resulting in conversions.
G2 online from top to bottom.
5 up and 2 last players getting hunted slowly, but running out of space on the map. We will see if they can be found or not. And it looks like someone's going to come over top of ropz right now. Let's see if Hunter clears this. Oh, yeah, he does.
Frozen just looking to save back-to-back rounds. G2 an early 4th. Man, this isn't even a guarantee. They need it. Oh, retaining dart control for the time being. They've been getting a lot of value out of mid-control, G2. So they will send some troops at it yet again. NIKO and Hunter.
Yeah, I think that the setups for FaZe actually haven't been towards Frozen inside of mid. He's been playing it solo. They've been waiting, thinking about extremities.
And on the rare occasion, we get FaZe throwing ropz on long A, but feels like there's been this general trend of G2 getting through, getting to the site itself. But Broky's got other ideas here in round 9. We hear the deagle ring out. Oh! The MP9 up close.
Uh-oh.
No way.
This was just a free for G2 after doing the hard work.
All of a sudden, the fun is spoiled. Trying to pull one off the bomb site down to 25 seconds. They don't even have the bomb.
They have to go get the bomb.
It's done.
Yeah, Kerrigan's watching their fallback as well. They just got to really chill, pretend they're going for it, basically. They're even at risk of losing this. How the hell did that happen?
They got slammed by the broky Desert Eagle. 2 deagle kills and ropz up. And we've been seeing buys like this similarly. I mean, once on overpass, right, this jumping ropz into short B setup, it's a solo MP9. You know, sometimes we talk about the hero AK. Well, right now with FaZe, there is this buy. On the brink of stringing 5 in a row. Get their bubble burst, and xantares now tasked with the entry role in mid. This has been NIKO and Hunter's realm. He's gonna pick up some of the slack, but broky posted with the op. Just
what are they looking for there? They've tried that a couple of times, and it's like, yeah, broky's still there.
And again, and again. And if you don't have long control on A site, like what else is broky supposed to be looking at?
And what do you gain by fighting him with that rifle? But
forward facing here, not hiding on the platform, but just inside sight. Would have heard that nade hit monesy. Missed shot from monesy.
That looks good, but okay.
Down to a measly 10 health. Kerrigan's gonna track him down. Nexa and NIKO versus 5. And broky has switched bomb sites in with another op kill. NIKO concerned about the flank, which is indeed inbound. Bomb is outside of A on monesy's dead body, with Kerrigan not far off it. They could have lined up. Should be. Honestly, he's giving you reason to be.
Yeah.
Especially if you assume that broky's just one layer back behind him. The op is, in fact, towards B this round. And monesy's got bomb passively set up behind sight.
The staging of this round looks like making it feel similar to the last, except Kerrigan has full eyes on mid. Now that he'll fall back slightly on the same timing, it looks like they're trying to now make it into a B split without giving anything away.
Molly's ahead of this, 40 seconds.
You could tell by which side Kerrigan sticks to, which one they're worried about. So maybe there's a chance.
Mac 10 drive-by. A wrench in the works of this defense. Broky feeling pressured from the Molotovs that come over top. Kerrigan's got plat control. No utility here for the CTs. Blind spray nets them nothing. Nexa, it's a team kill. It's the only thing that goes FaZe's way, so they can stomach it, G2.
Okay. Don't know if FaZe can fight their way back into this round. There's one round left, so they can still buy next round.
They're out.
I don't even think this is a round where you need to save. They all can buy. Your opponents will all buy as well. But I'll say this. It's very hard to condition from behind. And I think Hooksy is actually one of the callers that can do that. Like, this round staging was very tricky. And I think that he tricked Kerrigan into stacking towards the A side again. Having... Oh, okay. Yeah, they're running in just for a second.
But it does feel like G2 wanted more out of this T side. Still, strong start for FaZe. We can't remember where... Or sorry, we can't forget where this one began.
We're off behind the smoke on A side. It's like a fog gate for a boss. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Except he comes out sometimes.
Yeah. As long as we don't walk through, it can't hurt us.
Yeah. When do we want to take this boss fight? Ah, should we do it now? Should we wait for it to go? We get ready?
I need more health pots. Ooh, that nade. Yeah, could have been way worse. Pack of players chases. Ooh, that's damage. And Broky's not going to miss his shot, his chance to strike him down. Sticks around, starts to burn, loses his support. So suddenly Broky's on his own here. We've got a bridge peak that was looking to catch Rain as he was out of dark, but then he did slip back. Doesn't want to be the risk that reopens the other half of the map. Close utility usage tells NIKO all he needs to know, but Kerrigan, perfect peek out from Temple, catches him off guard. He was so concerned about the camera peek that he's opened the door again for FaZe, and Rain just tucks into cover. But does this timing end up working out for Hunter and monesy instead?
Rain's leaning back. Dark. I think he does catch Hunter.
Oh, what a clear. He doesn't. Hunter on edge with monesy behind him, going deep and taking heads off. 3 frags coming out of Hunter. 8 and 6 on the half. Had a chance for Broky to flex that op. As he rotates in late, we do get the evacuation from G2. Kit in play. Has yet to pick it up. Didn't pick it up. He didn't pick up the kit. This is problematic. He's going to have to go out for the frags. And Hunter's tucked in deep on low A.
Like lots went down both ways, and it's reflected in the 6-6 scoreline. Now, Exuff playing up top on A, shot through the smoke. That's a good start. 5v4 with the site being taken. He's not done peeking. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, Rob's just watching the smoke instead of the potential push above. Broky, hold on. He's got a teammate elsewhere on the map, but he falters. And Frozen is nowhere to be found here. This is an easy defuse with monesy on the kit. Round 7.
Had almost no advantages besides like jumping accuracy over the USB. And you certainly don't have the added benefit of the silence itself, which is really strong in CS2.
Ooh, good nade? No. Potentially good nade, but it just doesn't go far enough. Smoke grenade to block off the long peak, so no split coming through from the force out of FaZe. Bomb deterred.
See that G2 did an admirable job of taking over mid control. A lot of times they just didn't really know how to follow through. Like they used it,
they got the camera that died to Broky.
Committed for no reason to like walk in instead of ever smoking camera or just causing doubt in mid. They decided to overcommit and died a lot. But seeing FaZe not use it that much was sort of interesting. Okay, more material gets traded down, and we're into a 1v2 on this side of the map, at least.
It's going to be a winnable one, though, because FaZe, it's just Hunter on a very passive angle and smokes to cover the cross. So bomb plant at the very least. Still got a kit on monesy, plus a smoke grenade. They'll have to choose their positions wisely, or else they could just get canceled out. And they decide to split. Kerrigan plays the risk of pushing through to platform. How deep can he go? If he gets Temple, if only a second sooner, and he could have been huge.
Positions like G2 did, so.
It's a half buy in store for the B hit. May catch him off timing-wise. Hooksy takes the aggressive peek. He's got a teammate with him. And it's Hunter who is indeed sharp. Rain makes it up from dark as monesy lets this slip and slide, missing shots. Oh. All of a sudden, man advantage in for FaZe. They just swarm the site. Rain makes the difference.
We see how aggressive they tried to be with that attack.
Oh,
it can be so scary to try to flash through it. I mean, is there even a chance? I mean, NIKO's got a great gun. There's still Tech9 up here inside of dark.
What was monesy watching? Hunter had just pushed long. Broky's going to make sure that this retake just seemingly can't happen. Smoking a kit? Maybe. But nobody's going to give him anything to tug on. Rain starts to come out, clears the bomb site. Smoke, indeed, to keep them close. Not ideal. He's going to go down with this, if not for ropz, who kills him ahead of time. Pistol's still a very real threat. This is a similar buy to what FaZe closed out Nuke with. Flash over the doorway. We'll see nothing is close from FaZe. Very well-placed frag grenade for Rain. That's half of his HP gone. As Hunter looks again to be the one-man army inside this bomb site. He's got a little room to work with as they do indeed press out. They've taken over jail. They'll soon to take dark. Yeah. And they figure out where he's at. NIKO drops down. Deagle gets away from him. 2 easy pickups. And that is a tied game again.
You can't sit back default anymore because everyone takes the site. They jump out to pizza and then they put the span down back default. It's too easy. I mean, you can stand back there, but you have to be into dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta like the abuse.
Right, so.
Which?
T2, yeah.
Each their own.
As important as he does.
Oh man, resource management, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Rain will get the second. Just pushing away these pesky USPs as G2 recollect their cash. FaZe racking up round wins. Rain trying to come through with impact on the T side. Like you said, very quiet in the first half.
Yeah.
Was not really able to hold on to dark all too much. He almost died to the nade through the window. Hunter's still swinging with just the USP, still finding ways to get kills, but it's Rain to keep him back.
Well, they have to respect it.
Ooh, looking like they want to get aggressive.
They also don't have a ropz who pushes all the time.
Smoke fades. Nexa has the angle. NIKO's with him for support, and ropz just passive enough to catch the first with some damage, but Nexa wins the duel. Faster on the headshot.
It's a big win.
Kerrigan's going to try to get the answer going towards the other side of the map. This is a B-split set up. Rain coming out of dark, 3 from long. Temple player's been spotted, and they lose one half of the attack. Now it's going to start to get desperate. They pop smoke open, they catch the kills, and the CTs, enough's enough.
Wow.
They do not allow them to enter.
Okay, they survived it all. That was great. They took out Rain, they took out, and there was Nexa grabbing 2 frags, both sides of the map, including ropz and Rain, which are the threats. You know what I mean? Like, this is the hard part. So, credit to him. He gets his score nearly to 12-12. Round looks like it's about over as Frozen uses the last bit of ammo that he...
It's a good line of sight here for G2 to try and work with. We saw Rain just jump around this corner. Missed shot. monesy slowly cooling off. Was not missing a single bullet yesterday.
Yeah, and earlier today, about halfway through, 3/4 of the way through Nuke, I don't know.
Hell, man, go back to that round earlier on B site when he lets Rain cross with the Tech9.
Yeah.
That's 2 more missed chances.
I honestly didn't see it, so I don't know what happened. But I heard it, and I didn't see anything kill feed, so put it together.
ropz eats the flashbang.
Oh, this will be a really difficult to deal with. Fake if he gets a kill. Okay, but they get vision with the frag and monesy, a layup.
Yes, sir. Easy. As Kerrigan just gives him the shoulder to peek into. Oh! And another. Right back. Cuts Frozen off the attack. And suddenly it is only FaZe coming in through dark or G2 take the lead. 2v5 demanded of them. And they could get the kill to Hunter, maybe? Sliding upwards, easy headshot. Bomb plant off the back of this. Now, monesy's got a great angle, but another missed chance. Rain can't manage the third. hooksy, hot on his heels. broky's op doesn't miss the chance to strike.
Sight of him.
Two players, one of which he knows is in dark. Up close, and hooksy hits the headshot, making the difference as G2 take 10.
That's hooksy. 5 kills on Nuke, okay? It was a really bad map out of him, and things are getting lively. And the Nexa is being aggressive.
Really? Into the kill.
Oh my god, he took ropz out. He can very easily run from that, and Rain is down to 24 health.
Look at Hunter as well. Hunter's down in the river. G2 come out swinging in round 20.
They're bringing it.
Tapping into Nexa's potential, not shackled by the chains of in-game leadership. He's positive on the series, and even here in map 3. Questionable roster move.
Oh man, the late bridge. Finally, sort of like FaZe have not been coming here a lot. So how are they going to be ready for this position? Oh, they take hooksy out for free.
No way. What a clean shot from Kerrigan, but NIKO's in the pocket. Pops up and nothing. Kerrigan, what a time to get the double. Mow down from Nexa. Goes back for more.
What?
And that's 4 frags out of Nexa on his own. Rain will answer. Beautiful headshot. It's enough to at least maybe go and get the bomb, but they engulf it in flames. He tries to go deep. The nades chipping further away. 6 health, all he has to work with. And he grabs that bomb, looking to dive into the site with the cover of the cake, but he doesn't know where the CTs are at, and they creep quietly in, catching him off, taking G2 to 11.
2 rounds up, 2 rounds away from closing this series out. It's been a movie so far.
Again! Oh, hooksy double softens him up, but an answer back from Frozen's sidearm. 7 health's all he's left with. monesy not gonna let them get in for free this time. Repeak with a sliver of vision on broky. He knows he's pinned in. Smoke will take that line of sight right back, and as he tries to press out, we do get a player in it. ropz is inside of the smoke with the Desert Eagle.
Yeah, looking for the lurk.
And NIKO's not far off from monesy. broky is still stuck to the right side. monesy knows he has him here, but nobody's looking. And they may lose track of this. ropz, what a miraculous moment he has found. Deagle shot off the mark, and Nexa comes through to save it. NIKO has to go back to try and hold camera on his own. Now, at least this does support monesy to just stay fixated in. And this op has never been here. It has been constant B presence from monesy. They go again into the fight. NIKO picks up his. monesy didn't get the long trade, but he will get the close range shot. Another player through the fire. Bomb picked back up by Rain. They've gotten into the site, at the very least. But Frozen, he falls off. Hunter comes through, denied by Frozen. And it leaves them both low health. What a round for hooksy to pick up a single bullet to each of these players, and hooksy stands in victory lane alongside G2's new lineup.
They take a risk and expand.
Frozen has this angle locked in though. Not done yet. FaZe stand tall. And Rain finds a perfect chance to peel hooksy off the bomb site.
Rain has really recovered.
Yes, immensely.
That's 10 kills, I think, in this half so far.
Oof. broky, bridge is closed. Just NIKO left in this one.
All the way to round 24, baby.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's what you love to see.
Last event of the year, semifinals on the line. Returning champions in Abu Dhabi with a fresh roster, one that's criticized. And yet Nexa has seemingly hit the ground running. On LAN, that is, right? These online results having us question just how far G2 had fallen back. And Rain will put it in.
OT is now suddenly incredibly possible.
Rain looking to keeping the ball rolling. Kerrigan, careful. We've seen repositioning out of monesy here again. From A now to mid. Looking to tether off of NIKO.
Man, if they do a late bridge push, I would not be surprised. Because, again, FaZe have not used this nearly as much as they have.
monesy's got the angle now.
Man, that's the
Posted
thing. You
up.
throw a whole nade kit and you don't show anybody there. That can count against you. This is big information for G2 now found.
Great nade on Rain as well, softening up one half of the approach. ropz, it's a late A play. He will eventually join Rain. They're going to go 5 guys into B, and the CTs have positioned appropriately. They still have an incendiary on HooXi. monesy's op comes over. A frag as well for HooXi. If he wants to pop open this smoke, the time has passed. They've already gotten into their corners. They're holding the bomb site. Frozen, making the most of a pop smoke on his own. HooXi's spam is good. Flash finds its mark. And Frozen just still tucks in on the jail. But now the vision secured. And a deeper position from Hunter as well.
Back default cleaned.
No kit currently on any of these CTs. Time is of the essence, and Rain, minimal cover. That Hunter position is all for naught. Rain has picked up another double, and a deep position deep on A. Nexa can't handle it inside of Dark. NIKO can, and as he doubles back to site, he kills them all, but no kit, baby!
Let's keep the cost in the whole game.
Damn, dude, a barrage of utility out of the bridge. NIKO's not afraid to try and tango. Does he press this? Oh, Kerrigan spamming through, and NIKO just peeks out before the vision was gone.
It's HooXi's flash in the back. He set up for NIKO. So they were nading it, drawing them forward, and then flashing, shooting to make them look forward.
Again?
Oh my god, okay.
Kerrigan,
We're taking our shirts off now.
Yeah.
Everyone's unbuttoning.
Beast mode. Oh, Kerrigan, let's go!
Right.
3 kills, all on his own in middle. He hasn't had a teammate to work with this entire time. That's a one-man 3-piece from Kerrigan. monesy looking to hold back the B hit. He's just running around the site like it's nothing.
Completely blind pathing the entire time, throwing all this utility. And going back to spawn, is there any chance in the world that he finds Kerrigan inside of spawn and doesn't die?
He's worried about it.
Yeah.
Kerrigan? Oh, he gets his fourth.
Oh, no shot hit. Kerrigan.
On his own.
Try to catch him off guard. And sometimes you look foolish, but you got to go out swinging.
Well. Right now, in contrast to Kerrigan, HooXi looking like dead weight. 0.57 rating on the match as he comes into the third map. And this one won't be adding positively to the tally. Nade on ropz, just countered out by util. Poor guy hasn't had a thing to shoot at, and he's 6 on 6 HP.
Yeah, they've countered him pretty damn well.
monesy back to the B site, right? We'd seen him moved around towards the tail end of regulation. NIKO and Nexa again.
Right into it.
broky, passive as ever on the angle. Flash into frag. Remember, ropz is almost dead, but he is now the 3rd player closest to this A main exit.
Nexus staged in front of the molly. They haven't really cleaned this out, so he has a free push after this, actually.
monesy hears it coming. Kerrigan picks up one in the back line, and then Kerrigan doubles down, just entering in on his own, making the most of his entry frag towards Temple, clearing monesy, and it's another multi-kill round from Kerrigan in OT. It's a 3-piece as he just pushes back HooXi like it's nothing.
And there's nothing for Nexa to do now. That's FaZe winning 2 straight off of this.
7 out of the 9 kills in overtime are Kerrigan.
God damn. God damn. 23 and 17 here for Kerrigan.
What is that?
He was just not having it in the first map, but that was years ago at this point. Wow.
Mechanics on point. And it feels like Nexa's time is limited. ropz lurking to the end of eternity. Nexa, sorry, bud, you're done. 14 for FaZe, 2 of the 3 in overtime. Dire straits, G2. 4 players collecting themselves outside of A. broky's looking for the entry pack. We're gonna get a broky versus monesy duel, perhaps.
Hand off the mouse for a second.
He'll
right
win it.
into his angle.
Second challenge incoming. He's got support on the close pillar in Nexa. Mid as well. Held on to for the time being, so this time FaZe not looking so good at first. monesy burning to a crisp, 8 HP. Nice attempt from
But they staged them very well.
ropz double op. We were talking about the lack of twists for a second sniper. ropz has picked it up in his place.
Yeah, but yeah, he's Gonna be on the, on the A side.
Yep. And
okay.
Frozen dead in an instant. Nice flash for Kerrigan to work with. No way!
They can't kill him.
Another multi-frag in overtime.
They can't kill this man.
In the fire with the AUG, 3 players facing, and he topples 2. Nothing from ropz's AWP. Nexa cracks the A site open. G2 have legs. And as they take over the site, broky's there to answer. A chance! And a second shot that's sick. monesy to the clutch. Hot and cold throughout this match, but at least he grabs the bomb back. His counterpart alive in heaven, and he doesn't prioritize plant, but he exposes himself to Rain, who secures 15 for FaZe.
Oh yeah, now touching it. One step away from 60, and Kerrigan.
You said it, the staging was good. The close wasn't there, and ropz right back to winning ways.
Oh, he's getting his revenge now.
Duffs them on the approach. 5 versus 3. Frozen can immediately start leaning back, doesn't have to try to press the issue versus NIKO. And as smoke fades, NIKO sees nothing here. CTs can lean back, relax. And just 3 frags out from semifinals. A fresh-faced FaZe featuring Frozen. And they hit the ground running in Abu Dhabi. Kerrigan leading the charge in overtime. And G2 desperate to try and creep out. The flash is good again. Frozen setting up Kerrigan the same way Rain did. No multi-kill this time.
But I think his job is done.
Feels that way.
2 on 4 with 50 seconds. Both players known.
Molotov to the camera, 40 seconds to the clock. Rain coming out deep to get eyes on bridge, but Hunter has managed to get past that before Rain posts his angle. And Hunter has that bomb. Hunter versus broky could decide the outcome, and he sees him. He taps away for the headshot fast enough.
And they can clasp hands now. They've got a way to each other.
But Rain is also in the middle of it all. Rain, if he can stop him on the cross, it could have been massive. Now, bomb is not planted for monesy. He puts out the temple fire. Bomb doesn't go down. Rain, with clinical precision, shuts out G2. It's a hell of a challenge. It's NIKO on fire on Nuke, but it's FaZe Clan in...